It's a popular idea that the path to sustainability lies in high-tech solutions. By making items like cars electric and installing smart systems to monitor energy use, it seems we'll be able to enjoy comforts that we've become accustomed to while doing our bit for the planet, a state known as green growth. But the risks of this approach are becoming clearer. Many modern technologies use materials like copper, cobalt, lithium and the rare earth elements in devices like cell phones and electric motors and batteries. Not only is their supply finite, but large amounts of energy are required in their production. Furthermore, many of these devices are inherently difficult to recycle. This is because, to make them, complex mixes of materials are created, often in very small quantities, and it's expensive to collect and separate them for recycling. These limitations have led some to question the high-tech direction that our society is taking, and to develop a growing interest in low-tech solutions that prioritise simplicity and durability, as well as using many traditional techniques. Low-tech doesn't mean a return to medieval ways of living, as it does demand that we're more selective in our choice of technologies, giving full consideration to their disadvantages. It also has a strong emphasis on avoiding excessive or frivolous consumption. As French author Philippe Buick says in his book The Age of Low-Tech, a reduction in consumption could make it quickly possible to rediscover many simple, poetic, philosophical joys of a revitalized natural world, while the reduction in stress and working time could make it possible to develop many cultural and leisure activities, such as shows, theatre, music, gardening or leisure. So, should our future be a low-tech one?
Hi, my name is Mike Harley and
I'm Ellen Davies, and we are co-founders of the region's largest green tech community, Green Tech Southwest.
we hold regular online and in-person events with top innovators from across the Bristol area. These talks highlight the positive and negative uses of tech in enabling people to live more sustainably and limit the damage on their environment.
Some of the top innovators in the Bristol region who are doing incredible things include
Ecology are a social enterprise with a vision to halve the world's projected carbon emissions by 2040. Currently, they've planted 40 million trees, reducing 1.7 million tonnes of CO2.
Spherix works with a clever combination of technology and climate science expertise to evaluate a company's carbon footprint and report it back with solutions and actions.
Greener are a matchmaking platform that helps you build a genuinely sustainable food and drink business. Greener helps find new sustainable suppliers and a more thoughtful supply chain.
Greener Hours have built an app that provide a personalised and real-time carbon energy forecast, empowering people to choose to use electricity in their homes when it's at its cleanest.
The car share app enables you to rent or share your car, earn money and support sustainability. With over 40 million cars parked on our roads and driveways, sitting idle 96% of the time, they're actively taking cars off the road and reducing production.
Let Us Grow is a Bristol-based vertical farming startup, developing sustainable farming technologies with the use of IoT. Growing in a container farm allows you to grow closer to the consumer, reducing food miles and also food waste.
Bristol was the first UK city to declare a climate emergency and aim to be net zero by 2030. Bristol is truly becoming a hotbed for green tech innovation and creative thinking when it comes to combating climate change.
Over the last 5 years, Bristol City Council has invested nearly £100 million in sustainable energy projects. It's a great deal of work. We've invested in renewables, so solar, our own wind turbines, our low carbon heat networks across the city centre, as well as lots and lots of energy efficiency across our social housing and also supporting residents to make their homes more energy efficient, save energy and, importantly, at the moment, cut their bills. We know that there's a climate emergency on the horizon. Our 2030 target to be net zero carbon neutral is coming really quickly down the tracks. And that's why we've developed the City Leap Energy Partnership. This is a partnership between the Bristol City Council and a private sector organisation called Amoresco. And this partnership will deliver £424 million worth of investment into our energy system over the next 5 years. This is a long-term partnership. which will last for the duration of 20 years. So beyond that 5 years, we'll start to deliver even more projects across the city, but also the important social value. So things that we can do to make Bristol a better place. And that's job creation, that's fairer, cheaper energy, and that's also a cleaner and greener city, the kind of place that we all want to live. Now, City Leap is really important in terms of looking at the technologies that we've delivered previously. So again, as I say, renewables, the kind of wind turbines, wind technology, lots and lots of solar, but also looking forward to future technologies and building that smart energy system to give us the resilience that we need.
What kind of technology do we need to transition to a green future? The answer to that is transition technology. Transition means changing what we already have so that it's not dangerous to us or the future. That kind of technology is often not what you think. We are not in the problem that having the problems that we are today because we don't have enough solar panels or wind turbines or electric vehicles. We're in the trouble we're in today because all of our technology is geared toward more of everything. So there's no such thing as a good tech or a bad tech, but there's definitely such a thing as too much tech, too much mining, too much production, too much consumption. All right. So appropriate technology for transition is technology that has built into it the constraints on what is possible within the objectives of meeting essential needs. So there's two things that green future technology has. One is built-in constraint on material use and energy flows. And number two, built-in acknowledgement of the essentiality of some end uses compared to others, and redirection toward essential needs, not consumption for its own sake.